Hey, what is up guys? Looser Days here, and I'm back on the Mineplex server once again. But guys, another Mineplex treasure chest opening. A couple or so days ago, I did episode 15, I do believe, of Carl's Spinner. And I mentioned in that video that in the next coming days, I will be doing the Facebook rewards, 10 ancient chests. And in that time, I decided that I will also, in this episode, which you will probably won't see in the future, but it just so happened to play out this way, that I will be doing the monthly bonus 5 mythical chests as well. So you'll get a total of 15 chests, and I was thinking, the ancient chests aren't probably going to be the most exciting thing either. You know what I'm saying? So, might as well, after the 10 of that, do a whole 15 this episode, give you guys a little bit extra, so the next time we won't have to fool with any, add-ons or something like that. So, let's get on with the video and see what we get. Mostly, you guys already know that I have everything, so we're just trying to work for duplicate treasure shards, I guess, is what we are aiming for. So let's get it going. We'll start out with the 10 ancient treasures and move onward. So here we go. Like I said, we are going for duplicate treasure shards. That is what we are aiming for. And nothing. I probably just see me getting a bunch of gadgets this episode. I really do. But if you guys do not know, and you're like, why did Zach just randomly get 10 ancient treasure chests? Like, what? Or if you're hiding under a rock, I also said it in the last video as well. Mineplex did with the new game speed builders. I think it said it in that update that if you went on Facebook, got a code, there's like a little section that says free ancient treasures or something like that. And then it'll give you like a code to type in, and then you just get on eu.mineplex.com or us.mineplex.com. So with that, you are able to get 10 ancient treasures. So with that said, and without me, going off in different directions, that is how you get those. And the 5 mythical chests that I've received were just from the monthly bonus, which I think I said in the beginning of the episode. So there we go. I think this was our first duplicate, the pig pet. So that's great. That's great. If most of you guys were wondering why I haven't done this earlier, was just because of all the clusters of everybody else getting their 10 free ancient treasures, that it was kind of like lagging the server a little bit. And I think it happened in a couple episodes actually before, where I didn't get some of the things that I've opened because it was lag. Same with Call the Creeper. If like the lobby would lag, or if it was being cleaned up, so to say, and you were being sent to another lobby, then that would kind of affect you not getting your prize as well. I do believe that is how it works. But once again, we got 2. Actually, no, the first one was the Mount Mule. That's right, I got 2 of those, so another 500 or so. So that's pretty cool. We got 4 of these, more to go, counting this one. And like I said, we're probably not going to get anything too extraordinary anyways. So I had a slight chance that I was, maybe going to get something a little bit cool. But there we go. We got a far disc with some treasure shards for the duplication. So that's all that, that I've said. Getting caught up on everything and whatnot. So here we go. I'll have to show you guys probably one day. Probably not in a video itself, but maybe if I do, I don't know, like a live stream or something off topic, maybe just waiting for a survival game to start when I do a video of that. I mean, maybe it doesn't seem like much to some people. Maybe they have a lot more cosmetics or gadgets, I should say. But I mean, the numbers that I have on some of these things, or they're outrageous. Because I've never, since I've started playing Mineplex, use I think the gadgets whatsoever. Maybe a couple of times here and there, and that might have not even been on this account. It may have been actually on LOL It's Loose. So who knows? But I think all of them are pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, look at that! 6,000 treasure shards. Wow, that's a good find. Look at that right there. That is a great way to end that right there. All right, now we're moving on to the mythical treasure. So we probably have close to 7, maybe 8,000 treasure shards. I know usually now when I get them, I would kind of just use them for the old chest or something like that. So we got about a couple hundred right there again. Oh yeah, 12,000 treasure shards. Wow, a lot more than I expected. No, I don't want to do that. I got in a habit of opening those for the past 10. But we're doing mythical treasure now, not ancient. So, anyhow. Alright, what are we getting? Alright, Infernal Horror, almost 6,000 treasure shards again for that. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We are definitely racking them up this time. I'll tell you what. I don't know if I brought up this topic or not, but do you guys like the monthly bonus in coins that they used to have until they switched it to treasure shards, or the chests? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I may have brought it up in a treasure chest opening video maybe a couple of times or so ago. But I've never really heard, much about it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not really sure how they did it to make it sort of equal in each thing. Wow. I am definitely getting way lucky, for sure. And last but not least, this last mythical treasure chest. Here we go. And then I'll name off, or I'll read off the number of treasure shards that I have at the end and see what we get. And then an extra 100 for the sheep pet right there. But pretty cool. Pretty cool. We got 25,316 treasure shards, and we started out with probably nowhere near that number. Just saying. So that's a pretty overall, successful treasure chest opening, if it was not for the items itself, but for the treasure shards. I think that definitely makes up for all the bad times of me not getting, any treasure shards on Call of the Creeper, you know what I'm saying? But it's alright. It's alright. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this extra 5 chest episode this time. And I think this was the first week or something that I did 2 in a while, so pretty cool. If you guys enjoyed, if you guys have, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share all that good stuff that I know you guys will do already. Like always, this has been Loser Days with Zach, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.